Listen, entrepreneurship is an enigma of sorts. It has highs and it has lows. It has lows, such as it can be a very daunting task. It can be a very risky adventure. It can be everything that you can think of from the negative perspective. But on the flip side, it can have very good highs, the freedom, the money, the power, anything that you can think of, because you're running your own establishment, you have the authority to make decisions, you're operating within your own independent spectrum. But we can only get to the highs if we are operating from a certain kind of mindset. And that is what we are going to talk about today. My name is Kathleen Mureithi and I'm the Programs and Content Manager at Centonomy. And today I want us to delve deeper into the kind of mindset that we need to have as entrepreneurs. And these are some of the things that we talk about in class during the Centonomy Entrepreneurship program. Module 1 is all about the entrepreneurship mindset, because we cannot operate from a fixed kind of mindset, from a limited kind of mindset. The only way that we can be able to cultivate and to provoke growth in our businesses is if we are able to see the growth and the success before. And this is something that we really talk about. We go to the deeper levels of it, because in our own understanding, it is very imperative for us as business people, as entrepreneurship, to be able to understand what are some of the skills, what are some of the principles, what are some of the learnings that I need to effect into my life that will influence the success that I want to see in my business. And before we even go to module 3, which is all about design thinking, where now we go into the practicality of it, the empathizing, the ideation, the implementation, the prototyping, all that shebang. We have now to understand what are some of the mindset. What is this unique mindset that we need to have as entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen? And that is the growth mindset. So what is the growth mindset? The growth mindset is the kind of mindset where you're not limited by your own abilities. You understand the capacity you have as an individual. You understand the capacity that your business have, and you're willing, you're able, and you can see that you have the skills to take that step to put yourself in a position where you are influencing this growth in your personal life and also in your business life. Listen, in life, most of us operate from either the fixed kind of mindset or the growth kind of mindset. In a fixed kind of mindset, you are comfortable with where you are, the skills that you have, the people that you know, all these things. For example, I can be an accountant and they say, I'm good at accounting. I'm comfortable with what I know about accounting. I'm not willing to provoke myself to a situation where I'm learning and I'm growing in my accountancy expertise. But on the flip side, I could have the growth mindset and say, cool, I'm good at accounting now, but there's certain principles, certain skills, certain knowledge that I need to effect into my expertise as an accountant to be able to become a better accountant tomorrow. And that is the kind of mindset that entrepreneurs need to operate from. You understand where your business is right now, but you know where your business should be in the next 10 years, because you have to sustain a relevant identity in the context of a unified based enterprise economy. And ideally, you need to learn how to manage ambiguity as entrepreneurs or as business people. And that is the kind of mindset that you need to operate from. There is no way you can have a fixed kind of mindset and provoke growth and provoke success in your business. The only way you can be able to effect that is if you develop and if you cultivate the growth kind of mindset in your own personal life and also in your business. What I'm trying to say is, with the growth mindset, you are good at what you know now, but you can be better. You see, you are good at where you are now, but you can be better later. And that is the kind of mindset that all entrepreneurs have to have in order for them to effect business, to effect growth, to effect success in their businesses. However, you could have the growth mindset, but you're operating from an environment of scarcity. That is why you need to influence. If I have a growth mindset, then I need to influence my environment, because there's no way these both ends of the spectrum will balance if I am growing and my business is not, or my environment is not. So I have to balance these both ends of the spectrum. I have to influence my environment in such a way that we are not operating from a place of scarcity. And that is the only way that we can be able to sight the distant horizon. We can be able to soar to the uttermost reaches with power, with strength, and with ease. So we have established that we need to have the growth mindset for us to grow and for us to experience success in our businesses. But then, how do we cultivate How do we provoke this in our personal lives, in our businesses? How do we do this? So next week, I'm going to give you some of the tips and tricks that you can use to cultivate and to provoke the growth mindset in your personal life and also in your business. So like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.